All right, hi. So we are live. Welcome. As always, it's a pleasure to be here with you, connecting, and let's go into it without any more ado. There you go. This is the one. There you go. Let me do this and let me go out. Oh, we are live. Yeah, let me go out of the way. Hmm. Oh, let me take this and this and then this maybe. This is my vitamin, magnesium. All right, it's just finishing. So let's talk about belief systems, which is what you are holding, which is what is used as a way of, as a filter in what is manifested in your reality. You use those belief systems and you have those belief systems and you express those belief systems as part of what you are. They help you having personalities, they help you seeing reality, they help you going through your daily life with a certain amount of truth, your truth. You believe that those belief systems are truth. And many humans use those belief systems as a way of opposition. Those that do not hold the same belief system becomes enemy. So one that they want to either convert to the same beliefs or destroy as they are opposing. Belief systems are center to the human experience in the sense that they are determining a lot of it. They are behind a lot of it. And as they are used to build up the story that you are telling yourself, they are also used so that you can hide behind them. Instead of seeing yourself, you put those belief systems in front of you and hide behind them. They are comforting. They are so useful. However, they are used as part of the illusion. Your illusion, the illusion that is separating you from discovering your true self, so that you stay in your forgetting, not remembering, externalization of reality. What are these belief systems? Well, as you must now know, these belief systems are quite everything that are not the five laws. Because we can establish that you exist, you are here now, yes, you exist in this now, therefore forever, because every now is eternity, and that every now is part of your history. So you exist here and now. What you put out is what you get. The old is one, the one is all, and change is the only constant in the universe except for the five first law. So these are the five laws that can be a constant and that can be considered the way you create your reality. Or this reality is created with those laws as a base. They are not a standard in the universe because they do exist for you humans, but they are not really used anywhere else because there is no need of any law. You need them. So in the end, they are also a belief system, but not for you. In your reality, they can be considered as a standard for every human in order to measure, understand your creation, your reality. So outside of these five laws, everything else is belief system. Everything else is belief system. Everything is a belief system. Now, what does that mean? If belief systems are used in order for you to blind yourself and to keep yourself from seeing yourself, how can you get anywhere, right? Well, belief systems are used in that way mainly and mostly. However, you can put your belief systems in those that are used as victimization, as externalization, as forgetfulness, those that are used to separate you from yourself. You can see them. You can classify them in this because they are those vastly used beliefs that are putting the self in the outside, putting self in lack, in unworthiness, in not being enough, right? All of those beliefs that are used for those things, well, are those that are separating yourself from you. Then you have other belief systems that are coming through as now you are awakening and perceiving ascension and perceiving yourself. So those belief systems that helps you into your ascensional path can be considered in a different way. They are still belief systems in this that they are the expression of what the human is able to perceive of creation. But the human is not able to perceive creation in its fullness and in its totality, and it's interpreting creation at its best ability, because the human is still unable to go into all of that completely and fully, and the human is still in the need of more understanding, more. So these belief systems are evolutionary in the sense that they are changing as the humans are changing and evolving. They need to be reassessed, they need to be revisited, because there is no constant, right? Only the moment is fixed. Outside of the moment, everything changes. Law number 5. That's the meaning of the law of law number 5. If the first 4 laws are a constant, right, because everything changes except for the first 4 laws, it means that change is happening outside of the moment, because the moment, it's what the first 4 laws are defined. You exist here and now. So this here now, you exist, and this is what you are. This is what you are expressing. It's in the now. But outside, when you leave that now into a new now, everything changes. So the now is fixed. Everything else, so every other now, it's not. So that the laws, or so that when you are expressing the now, you are expressing it from the creation, but you are expressing something that is fixed, because you attracted it, you created, you are in that now, and that now is eternally that now. However, as change intervening everything else, when you are evolutionary, when you are in your evolution, in your changing, in your getting into something new, then there, well, change is a highly constant of change. So bringing therefore new concept, new abilities, new the unknown is there available for you to be used into your evolution. And as there you have that, then you are able to get into that and to express something new, something different. So the all of these belief systems that are giving you a vision of creation are going to evolve to become something new, something different. So that suddenly concepts that for you were not clear become clear, or some concept of how do we create, but then you have a vision of how that happens. And when that becomes obsolete because you evolve and you are able to integrate more of you, so more knowledge is available to you, then you need to assess this belief system in a new way, so that you are able to access more knowledge and more understanding and more discovering of you, the self, and creation, and all of you, the biggest you possible. So you see, um, belief systems are not all the same. They are different and they are used in different ways. Yo Bashar is giving you, right, a lot of these concepts into permission tools, right? So he is telling with that, he is telling that it's still a belief system. You are using a tool, you are using something to give you the opportunity to achieve something, to have something, to have an outcome. Without that tool, you wouldn't have that outcome. However, you do not need that tool to have that outcome. You can get directly the outcome. However, you do not know, you do not believe, you don't have the belief system that that outcome is possible without your permission tool. So you use that permission tool in order to reach your destination. But as create beings, you do not need tools. You do not need to have anything coming in and giving you any of those things. It's just there, available to you. Everything is already available to you. But your blindness, so your belief systems, are filtering what you are able to perceive, what you are able to do, what you are able to use as your tools. So that there are things that you simply do not see, that you are unable to perceive and unable to use, unable to do anything with those things because they are simply outside of your awareness. And so even though they are there, because they do exist and they are therefore at your disposal, you are simply not playing in that reality where you can use those tools. But as you evolve, even that changes because you reach a vibration, a situation, a belief system that allows you now, in that now, to finally perceive those tools and start using them as a new permission tool, permission slip. So with that, you discover more of the self, you discover more of your reality, and you are able to evolve and evolve more and more. You bring yourself in that position of evolution so that you can then, it's like exponential, right? You start a little bit slowly, and then you have some acceleration, and you keep accelerating, and then you just keep accelerating, and the acceleration becomes exponential, so that your evolution becomes exponential. It's in the recognition of those belief systems that are serving you in your evolution, and those belief systems that are holding you back in your evolution, those that are just saying, oh, you're not good enough, you are not worthy, you are not able to do this, you have to stop because those belief systems, right, are those that you have to let go. Though the belief system that are helping you in evolving, in bringing yourself in the knowing of yourself, and evolving into this version of you that brings out the creator that you are, your light, enlightening you, enlightening the self, and making you this dynamo, this star, this sun that you are. And so connects you with your true self, with the one, with those expressions of you. Well, those belief systems are those that you need to discover and use and evolve with you. They are They cannot not evolve. From the moment you evolve, they evolve with you. So you, therefore, are now exploring your reality um, into bringing yourself to recognize this belief system. Which one do I keep? Which one do I let go? And we will say every belief system needs to be let go in order to leave the place for the evolution of you. You are evolving your belief system, so you have to let go the old version and have a new version. And those that are not serving you, you need to let completely go of them and not relate to them anymore. Um, all those beliefs of right, wrong, being a sinner, being bad, being a victim, a perpetrator, those belief systems need to go because they are very powerful in the holding you back. Religion is something that needs to be left behind completely, in the sense that religion is not serving you into your worthiness. Mostly religion is used for the opposite, is used as an externalization of reality and as a disempowerment of the self. So when you are empowering yourself, giving yourself the recognition of you, God, you, Creator, you, the one that is the center of your reality, your creation, then therefore it is not possible for you to relate to a external God. There may be bits and pieces of some religions that can be used as a permission slip, yes, as a understanding of many things, because there has been in the creation of religions some wisdom, yes, some understanding of creation. However, those are piece and pieces here and there. Most of what is making religion is manipulation, is a belief system of controlling, of power, want abuse of power, and the wanting power is very strong behind the reason religions are created. The biggest one, even though maybe at the beginning when they are created there may not be exactly that thrust of power. Well, the religion, the want of power, the want of control is expressed in the leadership, right? You always have to see the leadership. What are they doing? What are their actions? Don't waste your time in reading books that gives you so wholly a purpose of greatness, of goodness, of wonderful beings, because that is a mirage. Those are words in a book. look at the action. What are they doing? Are they really helping people? Are they really supporting people? Are they allowing that freedom? Are they doing what they say to be reaching God, being close to God? Are they doing this kind of things? Well, no, none of them is doing that because they don't. They're not created for God or for bringing humans close to God. But because remember, you are God, and that's not you they're worshiping. They are worshiping a external God, and bringing you to not worshiping yourself. They are bringing you to worship something external. Now, you know that there is nothing existing outside of you, and as there is nothing outside of you, how can you worship anything that is not you? The only worship that you can have is you, and that is called self-love. Self-love, the love of you. You are the one loving yourself. And because you are loved, because you are unconditional, and because that's the nature of you. However, religion is telling you something else, another story, and that other story is the reason why it is very difficult for you, for anyone, to really take this seriously in any given way, because you are the one that has to be worshipped by you. Again, you are the one, not the external God. So, religion is a belief system that is more holding back you than anything else. It's probably the biggest wall separating the human from themselves. Because mostly humans are either are maybe following blindly this religion, or then it's the weakness of this religion are more bringing the human in distrusting anything religion or anything spiritual, because they believe that all of that is manipulation. And there is a lot of manipulation in your reality, because belief systems are helping this manipulation to be used in order to gain trust and control over humans that are lost into their separation, into their belief systems, and they are just waiting for someone to give them a new belief system, something better than what they believed before. However, that is only escaping, that is only mystification, manipulation, not to see the self, avoiding seeing the self. It's always better to have, right, to keep the external than to discover the internal, because discovering the internal, it's a path, is a path of self-discovery, of self-evolution, but that self-evolution pardon us, can be demanding, is demanding of the self, demanding of going through all of these beliefs in trauma, healing, all of this. And it's a lot, because it's not self-evident. You are emerged into the illusion, into these belief systems, and into all the stuff, the things that are part of that being human. And coming out of that is a journey, and it's a journey of demanding, requiring of self evolution, of self discovery, looking into you, diving deep in the self in order to discover all of those pieces of the self that are there and that need to be attended, to be released, to be understood. Of that, religion is shielding you, but also it's the easiest choice because it's just the idea of relating to the self, of going into the self for you is already so hard because many humans do not want to do that. It's too painful, too damn painful. So avoiding it is quite a pleasure. Avoiding the pain, externalization, maybe it's not painless, but certainly less painful than the self-discovery, the self diving into that human psyche. Are you ready to do it? Are you ready to see yourself? Are you ready to discover all those things that you do not want to reveal to yourself because you are ashamed, because you are shame, because you are scared of the meaning of those things? You're scared of being judged. However, there is only you judging, but that is a concept that is really very difficult because you, with your externalization, you do lose it. You do not see that. But you're judging yourself, you're judging your journey, your path, you're judging what you are doing. And judgment in what you perceive of yourself is very strong for you. That scares you a lot because you are scared of the void. What if there is nothing left when you let go of those belief systems? The emptiness. But that is what it is. The emptiness. You finally confronting you. There is no other way. Can't run away. You are just the unconditional self. And still, this is the work you are doing, the work that you have chosen. And that you keep going because there is a moment where you cannot let go of that job, of that work, of that self, of the self-discovery, self-evolution. Even though there is pain, even fear, there is loss of control. It's nothing really, because control never existed. You have never been in control of anything. Your evolution is certain. Your abundance is certain. Your being creator is certain. But for you, because you're the only one not seeing it, not having the trust. But what is trust for you? Is jumping from a 50 from the 50th floor, knowing you'll survive, because as a creator you will not disappear. You may die, but you actually know you cannot. Would you jump or not? Can you bring your trust in the self at that level of recognition of you, of the self, of what you are capable of? I can do this because I got this. It's me. Or are you going to choose the other way, which is the way of fear, the way of externalization? Yes. So now what is happening? You're having a lot of change happening within you, and you can perceive this change. You have visions, you have perceptions, you have a lot of things happening, and right now you're finding in a position where you can allow this evolution of the self happening, and letting go of anything else holding you, so that you are just within you. You can see, you can perceive what are your fears, what are your um, stuff, that your trauma that is still expressing you, so that you can go and change that way of being, allowing yourself to evolve into a new self that will be, keep going with that. So evolving, evolving, evolving. It's bringing you a lot of concern, a lot of needs, a lot of pain. But there you are, and you have the choice of trust, choice of being in the moment, the choice of choosing that whatever your fears may be, you will not choose to act based on those fears. But then there you have also to learn that if you act out of acting, of doing stuff. Don't, you are the one seeing those things as problematic. Do you know that? No. If the action is lackful, is that action disqualified? Well, you did the action is not disqualified. It's done. Then the way that action is used is up to you, the creator, to see what that will become. It may be opening doors, maybe in the moment nothing at all, but then outside of that you never know. You see, there are no standards, right? There are no laws, so except the fact that you are expressing lack in the moment, and so lack, well, stays lackful. But when you recognize your lack, when you recognize that that is not the way you want to operate, the way you are right now, well, then nothing is holding you. So those actions can become something else, can open doors that you didn't know could be open. And in the moment they could not be open because you were acting out of lack, but that lack, once it's gone, the lack is gone. So allow those actions to become something and to become the unknown. Even though in the when you are doing them out of lack, they may not give really a lot of hope of anything. But again, there are no standards, there are no law, there are no laws, there is nothing that is really holding or impeding anything except your belief system. Once you let go of your belief system, that once you allow things to evolve, well, everything is evolving. And even an action that may have been seen to be really a waste of time, a waste of resources, may transform itself into something else. You do not know, so do not discount any of this as a possibility, as a possible outcome, or as a possible event, moment that giving you a push. And time not being a factor, that can happen anytime, right? So trust yourself, trust the self that whatever thought, whatever impulsion you may have, if you let go of what is your limitation, your limiting beliefs, your limiting fears and all of that, when you let go of that, well, then even a action that has is beginning in lack may transform itself into something else. And you know how to let go the fear, you know how to let go the lack, so do it and allow the unknown. The unknown is there, you're able to use it, you're able to create it, so let it happen. You have now a lot of tools that you possess and that you can use in order to evolve yourself into something new and to perceive those things. So you need to let go of your fears, let go of what is making you believe, right or wrong, that there is only one way to go. There are many ways you can go and you cannot get it wrong. This is always really very important. And now you have to bring this notion to a new level of knowing. You have, like, you are bringing the moment, you're being in the moment to a new level of knowing, of experience, of being it. So keep mastering these abilities because you have them, because you are those abilities. Yeah, all right. So let us go. And it was, as always, a pleasure connecting with you, and we will be seeing you in the next now. All right. Wow. Thank you. Thank you for watching, for joining us, and I will be seeing you very soon. Bye bye.